Well, on a night they stayed perfect in postseason and clinched a third straight trip to the Western Conference Finals, the Golden State Warriors gave the Utah Jazz the full-on Warrior treatment, including 51 from the Splash Brothers, a triple-double from Draymond Green, 18 from Kevin Durant, and now the series is over. 4-0. We welcome you to Game Time, getting set for the news conferences in Salt Lake City. Vince Cellini with a couple of past champions here, Steve Smith and Rick Fox. And Smitty, I'll give you the first swing here at this one. As Utah, they hung in there, but eventually just not the firepower that the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, and we talked about earlier in pregame. Yes, they got swept, but I like that they competed for 4 games. They came out, they tried to play hard, just didn't have enough. You know, talent-wise, they couldn't measure up to the Golden State Warriors without George Hill and with the banged-up Derek Favors. It would have been tough with those guys healthy, but I think they would have got a game or two and made it maybe a 5 or 6 game series. Right now, just Gordon Hayward, the only guy that really could score the ball consistently. It made it tough because you have teams now ganging up on him. He shot, 21 shots. I think he was 7 for 21. They made him work. That's a hard 25. He didn't get an easy 25, so it was tough for them.
Yeah, and Rick, another night where Golden State checks all the boxes in terms of rebounding, the assists, and they got their threes back in order. The Splash Brothers were back. It wasn't a spectacular night for them, but it was very, very solid.
Yeah, as expected. We knew this was going to be a difficult series for the Jazz, just from a matchup standpoint, the experience standpoint. But they fought hard. The Golden State Warriors, though, were the Golden State Warriors, as deep and as sharp as could be, especially as their games traveled out of the Bay Area into Utah. A lot of sidebar about where their focus might be, if the nightlife was there or not. But I guarantee you, the nightlife was in that arena for them. When they talk about why they were there, it shows. I mean, they completed the series, the sweep, but a lot to be positive about. I like the way the fans in Utah celebrated that team on the way out. Obviously, a lot of Gordon Hayward chants with hopes that his decision would be to stay in Utah moving forward. We'll see what the free agent market brings, but a lot of great young talent. We saw Dante Exum get, I wouldn't say thrown in the fire, but due to George Hill, we got to see a little bit of what his improvement may look like now the summer ahead of him. Maybe he comes back and adds some value to that team next year.
Man, it's always a great point because you never know who's watching. You never know what you're always playing for something, whether it's just tonight. It's not going to be. It's going to be for next season.